Last one. A mass talk. A mass dog. Mass set point with tennis ball. With the net that's stretched, it's stretched long enough to wrap 26 kids in a compress that a python would give his muscles clench. Boom. This is a 3-ring circus, so where was the 4th and 5th? Olympics, dog, when I start to rip this dog, big ass, the dragon to swallow y'all whole. You couldn't imagine my home. It's a fortress fortified with 44 guys to hold the full of my rhymes. Then y'all could be the fool that like to get a fork because this is done. Is it not? Like it's a roast cut for something that lives, duh. It just need a skin grab, but the skin thick to fill up the blank spot like Taylor Swift, duh. Swift paw when we rattle a rhyme, rattle a rhyme. Another chain effect, fucking chain reaction shit. A domino effect that's blended with, so you say both of them perhaps? But I just tried to fix what I gave a miss like I gave myself shit. Like something Sean Connery would have shed. Boom. Shed on the shed and then the fucking rattle that effect of a Morocco win a win. Like you ought to get a win over an onslaught of awesome, and I slaughtered another pig just to have the blood to run so we could finish the job we don't have human one enough. Like this is something to pour out your heart as it still pumps. Indiana Jones, you know where my flow would go. It's an auto, maybe an article that I wrote in a ledger that's small. Any illegitimate word I say could get an eternity attest if it wished. That's with a pat in the front. Patty cake shit, not a welcome man. And then your maturity world is full of songs I could be on because what ball with every one of these gold and flow with the horn in front. Maybe y'all could get the dust kicked like your up was sick. He got caught with the cough and now I'm calling you out. And maybe the people then audience watch. With your tickets posh, with all of the slickest smells, you always swore when the best time was attained. But who decides? I think it's your brain. I think some of this brain reaction stuff has got to be on the front from now on because it was just born. Like this is Celsius instead of your Fahrenheit. Your Fahrenheit sucks. So Frankenstein, I need to charge the neck to get the bolts on side. And on-site stuff. Like a construction crew, a hazmat with the suit I use. Yes, assaulting dog to pry the gem from his spawnless turban he wore. Maybe the curtains were pulled on how camels would go. I took their humps home so I could hump them repeatedly on hump day, bro. The mid of the week, and I meant what I speak. And y'all could get cement like it could be dried from the wind. And I dehydrated rhymes like onions they kept at McDonald's, bitch. Yes, with an M that's lit on my nights because it's magnificent. Y'all could get a manifesto of flow that I go. I'd mail it to your home in a self-addressed envelope. Then y'all could get the saddest look like now you know. Now there's no more mystery involved and that's when shit will stop to grow. I thought you was a scientist, but you don't want to be a cowboy no more like Seinfeld said on a show. Like you sit on a stump that's more like a toadstool. By just touching it, you will grow a bunch of lumps that y'all can't cure by yourself. So you need some of my style I go with a stiletto, dog. Stiletto, no, because I leave those alone. Well, unless they're pulled from off of a bra. That's what she walks off. She got a bra that will snap on a bark. Then you hit her in the bark because she likes that a lot. Boom. Camelot talk on a horse that walks on hoofs, galleon style, because I'm a gentleman. I put a coat over the puddle, but probably never wash it. I take it with me so I'm littering in an Indian wash. If it was an Indian chick, she would be wet here, wet one other place, I'll let you guess. Yes, in the biggest box, that's like a crate. It's like a bomb about to go off because the sickest game or small. That's when my season calls, when I'm out the gate like the greyhounds that run. No longer the horse that got small, like they ate the cake from the Alice in Wonderland show. Hate that I had to say that with a fucking Grace and dog with an S in front. That's some SOS dog, but not the scrub. Because when I got this, I was on a roll. Boom. Roll with moonlight. It's a Rolls Royce. It's a Rolls Royce. The sickest, the freshest, just off the lot. I meant this, bitch. I just want to get into your canyons, Mount Olympus. Whenever elegant get in a trance, it gets y'all like the hypnotist know his own reps. Like y'all could look into a mirror that's small, like you just pulled out of a compact. I'm compressed, like all of this genius was invented, I bet. Now it got hard pressed, like y'all get the bog part of the jets when they blow up and they rip. When they get to the spa where they needed to go, that's like a spa day brawl and broad at the same time, like y'all both at once, like y'all got both of them genes going, like they all spun, like they all get the fucking little part of that. Damn it, you're thinking too hard about one part. You just need to let it create itself. Like it's a robot that knows how to put its arm on. With only one arm, dog, so that's one thumbs up, I guess, for now, until he get it locked on. Yes, that's a long walk in the big park. That's closed because it's a dark, and then the dog comes and barks some, and then he bitch y'all on the cough so you can't run off. You got one leg now. You're on your last leg, bro, but you only had 2 to start. You only say that about a dog, usually, and he got 4, because you don't count his arms as such. You don't want to disarm a cop, because then he'll hit you with his billy club. He's got a bunch of gadgets like Batman would, but you don't call him the Dark Knight at all. Won't you nod off in the public scene where somebody could rob you easily and no cameras would see and nobody would come to help? They wouldn't hear your pleas. But I would drop a gavel in dark. I'd be like a judge and executioner stuff and cut them at raw. Leave a bunch of blood where they were, like an X marks a spot on the map that you could give it a roll, because give it a rest. Type shit, like you don't need to get arrested, bitch, you just need death. Let your ghost live when you dead, because your flesh would start to rot if they didn't put it in a pit real quick. Then y'all could put that in a spot where nobody heard, like your words were suffocated in sound. So, treatment for y'all. So, treatment for y'all. Florentine, that's a Clementine theme. Something with the vitamin C to urge or purge some of this scurvy. That's when your gums recede and a bunch of blood would be what usually hold your teeth. Yes, and a bucket of bolts I need to get my robot like a human being. A couple more of the cups of flesh that I could get. Stuck over putty, dog. And y'all gonna erupt and thought when this next buzz would come from this fucking flesh box that was more cylindrical, like a fucking centrifuge. It's got lit in the jet, and then it's exhaust, and then say a bunch of words that's smart, but I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Maybe it could bust and be a bunch of poems that fucking dragon told. He was smart because he lived so long. Fucking experience works like such. There's that word that sucks again. I say such like a monster fucking. Couldn't say one more. Goddamn, bro. You set it up like you got 3 or 4. And now I said this through the open door like it's a window when I yell at the bottom of my lungs. So I reach the top like it all needs to get pushed to where it goes. Like I got a little gnome that lives in my stomach, bro. Was it an organism or a parasite that lived within, like symbiotic, or it's just gonna give him at the end like it ate all that I hid inside this intestine? Like I couldn't get it big or trick? No, y'all need to bake up a bit before you get busted over here by what's bright, full with some intelligence and intellect when they just met and they just blend like they became friends, BFFs in this bitch with a part of a necklace that each would have hid, and then you could go to Eastwick with the wits, and then the hardest one with the color of the hair that's red. Boom. Color in the dots cause you connected them, dog. Now with the different colors, the details of what there was. I'll give you a hint. You start with the red and work your way back, and then I could retreat in the recesses of my head. Like the bell just went off and I was a kid, and then y'all could have got a kitten until it got lost, and then you could cut up for the fucking soup in the pot, dog, with a bunch of them carrots, the small ones. They wasn't babies. You are fooling me. Fooling me and full of what could get the field to grow with a bunch of plants put when they were seeds. Vegetables. Caress this till the finish. I just massage it cause I'm a masseuse. And an elephant watched it. Elephants got trucks and cars to be alarmed because it's like an earthquake when I talk in the Serengeti, dog, and that's on another side of the world. And I don't got a map in front of me, it's just a fucking educated guess. Like I can't see it out my window when my blinds were pulled. Donkeys. Triceratops shit, I almost said Trisaurus again. Now would have been sore if I would have said that, but just to mention it, it's kinda like I did. Boom. Kinda like I pull a little lightning bolt from this compartment in my laptop and my fucking lap, bro. Now that's a coffee that was hot, but now it's cold. Ice cube drop. Droplets, dog, the droppings off the rabbit, cat, or dog you got, or maybe a gremlin that you fed too much. You don't have to feed it too much for the natural occurrences to happen, dog. It's a child's book. Everybody poops a lot. Was there a lot on? If not, and I offended anyone, I tried to take it back, but I caught, so we'll just go on with some. Maybe the string theory is a bunch of pages that's free. A bunch of illustrations then by a fucking illusionist that wanna do this to them until they get into a delusion because they don't see how reality and what he said would blend. Boom! That's a padded wall that I want for the lot of y'all. It belongs in a fucking morgue, cemetery, and museum all at once. Boom! Sick wet tree, I said, right now. Sick wet tree, I said, now. TWA.